Let's do number 20 of the release questions by the SOA for exam P. So this is another base theorem question, and this should be pretty simple. So let's dive on in. An insurance company issues life insurance policies in 3 separate categories: standard, preferred, and ultra preferred. Of the company's policyholders, 50% are standard, 40% are preferred, and 10% are ultra preferred. Each standard policyholder has probability of 0.01 of dying in the next year. Each preferred policyholder has probability of 0.05 of dying in the next year, and each ultra preferred policyholder has probability 0.001 of dying in the next year. Okay, so 0.01 of dying, 0.005 dying, and 0.001 of dying. Okay. A policyholder dies in the next year. So we know for a fact someone dies in the next year. What is the probability that the deceased policyholder was ultra preferred? All right, so with any Bayes theorem, I like to draw a table. So let's just do S for standard, P for preferred, and U for ultra preferred, right? Okay. And for the distribution of the policyholders, I'm just going to call this D just to make it easy. So we know that this is 50%. This for preferreds, 40% of policyholders are preferred. And for ultra preferred, it's 10%. And the probability of death, right, or dying, I'm going to denote it with a small d. And it is 0.01 for standard, 0.005 for preferred, and 0.001 for ultra preferred. Okay, now we know someone died. So out of these people, who actually died, right? So probability of death, and that's going to be basically 50% times 0.01, which is going to be 0.005. 40% times 0.005 is 0.002. 10% times 0.001 is 0.0001. And the sum of this all, so I'm going to call this total at the bottom, down here under the probability of death. So the probability of someone dying is just the sum of all these parts, which is 0.0071. Right? So now we know the probability of someone dying. So what is the probability out of the people that have died that they were ultra preferred? So this is just going to be 0.0001 divided by 0.0071, which is equal to 0.0141, which is going to be our answer D. If you liked this question, if you liked the explanation, please leave a like and consider subscribing. All right, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.